Hi everyone, welcome to Moodle and to the Spring 2016 ERL 590 Writing and Teaching Writing. This video is designed for folks who are new to Moodle, who want to see how the system works. So I'm going to walk through the process. It'll be about 15 minutes or so. If you're a Moodle veteran, you might be able to just skip this completely. Anyway, let's start by taking a look. This top section here will pretty much stay the same. This is sort of the news area, the resource area. Other resources will be opening up, but you'll see different things. You'll see the syllabus, which you have already, but you can certainly download a link here. You'll see resources that we'll be using, or you might be using periodically. Here's a portal by Rich Kent, all kinds of things on writing and literacy and just about everything here. If something in this video appears in light gray, it means it's not visible to you in the class yet. So Book Talk Ideas actually won't be around for quite some time. Here's a link to the guidelines for journals. This is purely you read. That's all you can do with this link. There are things like a news forum, which is where I will post news or things coming up to think about. A questions forum. So here's where you can post a question, and not only will I see it, but everyone else in the course will see this. And just simply type in your question right here. Everyone will receive this question and my reply, and then click Post to Forum, and it'll show up right in the forum. I'm not going to post that right now, but we'll try something else in a little bit. So once you're off something, now you'll see I'm about to hit the back arrow, and when I do, because I didn't post to this forum, I'm going to lose what I just wrote here. So let's go ahead and do that. Whoops, my bad. And I actually will leave this page. Of course, if you did that while you were trying to actually post something, you would lose it. I can use what's called the breadcrumb trail up here so that I'm not constantly using my back arrow. And what this does is lets me get to any of these sections that I've already opened just by clicking. So I want to get back to the main course. I can just click that. And there I am. To take a look at the big picture, if I send you a message, you will see right up here, it will say my name or whoever else in the course is messaging you. And it might have a little mailbox symbol or a 1. Just take a look at that. Keep an eye on that. Latest news, there is no news, unfortunately. I'm the only person on the course right now, but you might see 5 different people in the course, and you can just click their name and you could send them a message. The calendar, that's not much of a big deal. Many of these will stay kind of inactive. And a blog menu. So if you decide to use the blog within Moodle for your journal, you can just do it this way. Add an entry about this course. And go ahead and give it a title. I just titled mine Blog 1 from Dave. And go ahead and write in this space. Now, if you're like me, you might want to write in something else. And I do a couple things. Sometimes I will write in Pages or Word, though I try not to do that. I often write in text edit, or if I am in on a PC, I would write in Notepad, and then I can just cut and paste that right in there. Or let's say that I actually wrote in Pages, and here's a quick sample. Let's say that I wrote this blog post in Pages, and now I want to paste it in. I can go ahead and hit Control C, and whoops, I got a couple pages documents. And if I paste it in right here, it's going to come with all kinds of crazy formatting. So I have these two little buttons up here. I can paste it as plain text, or if I used Word, I could paste it right from Word. So I'm going to use the paste as plain text right here. It opens up this little dialog box. Whoops, sorry about that. Well, for some reason that doesn't seem to be working great. Okay, I'm going to paste as Word. And I paste my text right here. All right, and I click Insert. And what it's done is it's taken out any weird formatting that appears in Pages or Word. So now when I post, and I can just save changes, now my post will look normal. It's not going to be like have all kinds of extraneous code and that sort of things. Okay, so you can blog or journal anywhere you want to, but if you do choose to journal here, or if you do choose to post, well, not choose, you have to, but if you do post to forums, that's a helpful hint that will keep your entries nice and clean. So let's get back to the course, and I'm just going to go away back to my home and get back in the course this way. You'll see that each week is broken into topics, and we'll open up topic 1 very quickly. It's got a little intro that I've written, maybe a little key information or something about the theme of the week. And then you'll have a range of things. So there might be a video, an overview, which is essentially sort of what are the learning objectives for this week, something very short but helpful to keep in mind. And then the assignments. And you'll see this assignment link is still gray. Its course isn't open yet. But I run through everything you need to do this week. It'll have the readings. It'll tell you, I use the words browse or explore when you don't necessarily need to pay attention to every single link by any means. I'll tell you what forums you need to contribute to. And here's one forum, What We Believe, that I'm asking you to contribute to. And any other assignments, links I provide, that sort of things. Once the week opens, I don't change this unless I point it out to people in the news forum, and usually I'll put a big thing up here. It'll say, note the change in assignments. So what you might find helpful is starting off and either printing this box or just staying really aware of what's here, because this is really the to-do list for the week. Sometimes this can look really crazy long. There might be a lot of links, but I'm usually very clear about what you need to read and what you need to just explore. When I mention browse or explore, the point is that you might find something that totally captivates you, or you might find a link that means absolutely nothing to you or your teaching practice. So I try to provide a pretty full range to cover K through college. And there you go. Hopefully that's the help. So that'll be the work of the week. And once this week ends, the 26th of January, then the next week will become available. You can see here that these are all gray, which means you actually won't be able to see this once you are in the course. All right, and these weeks open week by week. Now, one of the first things I ask people to do is to create a profile. And one of the easiest ways of doing that is looking, well, it's probably going to be going right up here. Sorry. Participants. And clicking your own name. And you'll see right here that a few things have opened up here. Participants, course, notes, Dave Boardman, view profile. And you'll have a link that will say edit profile. Mine doesn't say that just because of how I'm set up right now, but yours will say that. So what I'd like you to do, one of your first assignments, is to read my profile and write your own about yourself. And then, of course, browse and see who else is in the course. I'm sorry, you'll see right here when I get to full profile that edit profile is right here. You'll notice that this is a tiny box to write in. I can quickly make it full screen just by clicking right up here. And if you don't see these icons, then it means you're using the wrong browser. I recommend using Chrome as one of the best browsers for working on Moodle. Sometimes if you're working on Safari or Internet Explorer, depending on the version, definitely Firefox, you may not see all these things. Okay. So again, you can always get back to the beginning just by using the breadcrumb trail. Usually you don't have to go that far back. And that is essentially Moodle and how it works. This course is pretty straightforward. We're not using any too fancy features in Moodle. If we do, I'll provide additional tutorials. And if you get stuck at any point, please do not take a lot of time trying to figure things out. Drop me a question in the question forum. And definitely when you come into the course periodically, take a look at what's been posted there. Send me an email or text or give me a call and I can walk you through things. All right, so by now, by the time you're watching this, hopefully you will see the week 1 video. And these things that right now are grayed out or not visible will all be visible to you. So any questions at all, please don't hesitate to ask.